Welcome to Be Honest, the relatable, maybe weekly podcast where you ask questions and we discuss topics. I'm your host, Alyssa.
And I'm your today co-host, Elias.
Mm-hmm.
The cat's out of the bag.
We have names?
We have names.
Whoa.
This is the podcast of confessions.
Whoa, don't phrase it like that.
Well,
You mean confessions?
This is the podcast of truth. Not that we're sources of truth, but we're telling you our truth.
Oh.
That sounds so cringy.
Also not that we're liars.
We're not liars.
Well,
we just hid
you are. You're
well,
little green man.
we hid the truth from you for a very long time.
But it was purposeful.
It was purposeful.
Mm-hmm.
You'll notice in previous podcasts, we have a lot to talk about today with the channel shaking up and all that stuff. Our plans for the future of our channel and all that. But let's just start by saying our names and how we are related, guys. And we're telling you now. We're siblings.
Yeah.
And if the sibling energy wasn't obvious, it is now, because we're telling you.
It is now.
Elias and Alyssa are our names, spelled with E's.
Spelled with E's.
So, because we were kind of forced into making this podcast because of where I had to upload the last one on the quote-unquote high-quality content channel, which has, first of all, it has our faces on it. So
It does.
You guys know what we look like. There's a face to the voices. Second of all, it has our names, at least mine. I don't know if I ever say your name in any of the shorts that I put on there.
No, I think I say your name. And
You say my name a lot.
Although I do have a confession to make. Last week's podcast, I said your name.
No, I know, and I heard it. And I left it in because I knew I'd have to leave it on that channel. So I was
Okay.
like, the cat's already out of the bag.
Yeah, I didn't realize I was not actually listening back to it. I have not listened to it all the way through, but I heard I heard the ending of it because it was quite funny.
The Niffle understanding?
We don't need to bring that back. But one of my friends was listening to it, and she was like, "You said his name," and I was like, "Oh,
yeah.
Well."
It was accidental because we were out of practice, but it didn't actually end up meaning anything because we're saying everything today anyway, which I feel so incoherent. Is that the word?
Incoherent.
Incoherent, because I have so much I'm supposed to be saying and stuff, but
I don't actually.
I didn't write any of it down. I'm just trying to remember everything I'm supposed to be admitting to. I feel like we've been crimes or something.
We've been crimes.
We have been crimes.
We've committed crimes. Well, okay, let's just clarify, okay? We were 13 and...
I was 15 when we started.
You were 15 when we started this podcast. And so, the internet's a crazy place.
Yeah.
It's weird. And...
We never thought it was going to blow up or anything like that. That's never been something we expected. We're just posting this because we like to have fun, and the internet is a very much our generation thing, and we grew up watching people just post dumb things with their friends.
Yeah.
And whether it works out or not, as far as growing an audience goes, is kind of beside the point. Right now, we're not doing anything algorithm-wise or crazy thumbnails or titles or anything enticing for the viewer in that way.
It's kind of interesting too because, I don't know what friends of yours you've told, but we're not hiding that we do this, but we're not really saying it everywhere.
Yeah, I've told half a dozen people no.
Yeah,
and
I've
actually
got
even
some
less
of my
people.
Closest friends.
Even less people know that we've started again.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't think I told anybody. I think they were just subscribed to both channels, and so they knew.
Oh.
When it got
uploaded. Okay. Which, by the way, we've been growing a little bit. Some of the
have we?
Some of the shorts I've posted have gained us. We're at 30 subs now. which I know is not that many.
30.
30.
Whoa.
But that's already more than the old podcast channel.
That's crazy because we posted so regularly.
And we have over 14,000 total views. So,
I think.
congratulations, all you shorts watchers. If you
And why the heck aren't you subscribed?
subscribe right now. No, I don't, honestly, I don't want your subscription. You can give it if you want it, but we're just going to keep doing this for as long as we want to, as often as we want to.
Just like last time because we quit randomly.
We randomly quit after a few months. This time, I think we'll be more inclined to let you know if we plan on stopping. And I don't think we'll stop. I think we'll take a break, maybe, here and there.
Yeah.
But at the moment...
Just as things come up, I think we felt so, like, dedicated last time. Like, maybe too dedicated.
To where when it all of a sudden we couldn't do it for a week, I think we felt like a little bit of freedom. Dedicated is a good word, but, like, almost obligated as well.
Yeah.
And so it's nice right now, not having to meet the expectations of very many people.
Yeah.
But all that to say, we're not trying to make anything of this. We don't think anything of ourselves. We're just doing this for fun. And I like talking, and I like talking to you because you're my sister.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is just kind of something we've started.
It's interesting, too, because actually I've been told by some of my friends, the rare few, I mean, the elect few that know about this.
Oh, I thought you were saying you only have a few friends.
No, okay, well, okay, that's a little hurtful. No, just the people that know, they have told me, I didn't know that about you, because the people that know now didn't necessarily know last time, not all of them, and so some of them didn't know me when I was younger. They know me as 16-year-old Alyssa.
Right, and so they can go back and listen and like, oh, that's kind of what you were like. And
not much has changed.
Not that much has changed, but also, I lost my train of thought. It just left the station, never to return again.
Left the station.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't remember. I was gonna say something about. I know it was something about how friends are like listening or something. Oh yeah, friends have learned stuff about us that they might not have known before listening to the podcast. I mean, there's a type of social freedom that we have just sitting here recording this. There's something safe about being on the other side of the screen.
There is. And also, that was something really weird about not having our faces or names on the other side, is that nobody knew who we were. Except, I will say...
It was difficult to maintain. There was a lot of times I had to cut out.
Yes.
Like, especially you saying my name.
Well, because I'm used to it.
Yeah, it's fine. Now it's fine.
I was going to say that one time, one of my friends came up to me and said, "Hey, did you start a podcast with Elias?" And I was like, "Who told you?" And they recognized our voices.
They just found it?
They just found it. It popped up on their recommended. And
it must be like
said
mutual
person too.
Subscriptions or something. There's no way.
Yeah, you do. Our other siblings. Oh, we have more siblings.
Yeah. We're not
our other siblings also know this person. This person may have found this account. Like, they know that we're talking about them. Because it was so, stalkers. Like, he actually let the cat out of the bag at the place that I was located at.
At the time?
At the time. He was like, "Did you start a podcast
and
with
just
Elias?"
everyone turned and looked.
And everyone looked it up. And I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. The other thing is, like, our friends, my friends, your friends, they're on the channel now. Like, in the recent short I posted with, I'm not, for the sake of their privacy, because I haven't really asked them, I've not put their names in or anything like that, but, their faces are on there, and they said it was fine that I posted that and whatever.
Right.
But, you guys are seeing more now and hearing more now about our lives than you ever have. And that's intentional. But because of how young we were several years ago, and because we didn't really know what was going to happen, we just tried to keep as much private as we could. But I don't think we really care anymore. So.
Well, also, it's not like we're stating our address.
Right.
We're not.
Or contact information or anything like that. So.
I mean, nobody even knows the state we live in.
Yeah, it's really not that big of a deal.
Or if we live in the States. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You're so clearly American.
What do you mean? We're not Australian or British?
No.
Nar. Claire. I'm not good at that. There's one thing that I would like to say that is, it's returned from our old podcast. I'm sick again.
Oh, you are?
What do you mean you are? Kind of.
Well, I was
Okay.
gone this morning, so I didn't get a chance to speak to you before now.
That's true. Well, I did not, this is actually gonna shoot right into our highs and lows, so.
Well, no. Well, let me say
Transition.
a few more. Let me say a few more. No. It's not time to transition. I need to say a few more things
Okay.
first. First of all, I want to explain our current recording predicament, because this is just the worst we've ever seen. And maybe I'll make a short of this later. We are currently I'm sat on an ottoman.
Mm-hmm.
You're sat on a memory foam beanbag chair.
It's quite comfy.
Inside of mine and my brother's closet.
Mm-hmm.
With a stool in between us that the microphone's sitting on.
I will
My
say it is
monitor.
a very large closet.
Well, it's not very large, but it's large enough for us to be sitting in here.
Well, you guys have dressers in here, and I don't think most people can put a few dressers in their closet.
Yeah, it's convenient. But anyways, my computer
tiny
is
room.
sitting on my dresser,
Mm-hmm.
so we can look at the recording audio. But this is the first time we got a new microphone, so that's what we're recording on now.
Is this mine or yours?
This one's mine.
Okay.
If we sound different, that's why. I
Mm-hmm.
hope it still sounds good. We did a couple of test recordings before this, just to make sure the audio was working and all of that. Hopefully it sounds better. We're in the closet and not just in the room, because the hanging clothes actually help a lot for soundproofing, which is just a tip to you if you have somewhere where you've got a lot of hanging, blankets or towels or clothes, something like that. That helps a lot for soundproofing. We're setting up a space right now for future recordings, which will hopefully work better. For right now, and for most of the podcasts before this, we were just in my closet. So
I think this was my room at the time.
Oh yeah. We've
This
switched
was
rooms since then. Yeah,
this was my closet.
3 years ago, this was your closet. You moved
years ago.
upstairs. And we're
we're in a basement.
yeah.
Let's
Me and my
say
brother are downstairs now. Our room's down here.
And your room used to be my room. It's quite large.
Yes.
But
It's the biggest
very
room.
echoey.
It is, yeah, because of the basement nature. It is.
Yes.
And just all the upstairs noises, like floors creaking, dogs walking around, and whatever.
We have a dog.
We have a dog. Oh no.
Revealing everything.
You'll probably see more of the dog later.
Wait, what do you mean see more? Did we already show the dog?
No, I just mean maybe in a short sometime she'll
Okay.
be in it. Her name's Millie.
Her name is Millie. She is our dog.
Yeah,
Yours and mine.
yours and mine. Yeah.
But
It was-
mostly mine.
That's such a joke. It's not funny. Anyways, yeah, I wanted to explain our current setup just so you know how rudimentary this is and how very unserious we take this. We're trying to make it the best we can for what we have, but yeah, I actually think the sound quality is surprisingly good, all things considered.
I think that this whole situation is just, and it is what it is,
It's very us.
Yes.
It's almost out of desperation that this setup has happened this way. Was there anything else we needed to confess? Any more truth we needed to tell? I feel like we've been all over the place. I hope I've been coherent.
I don't have a truth, but I have a shout out for my friend, my bestie. You know who you are. I'm drinking coffee out of a mug she gave me.
Okay.
It is Monty Python related, which is my favorite movie, which you would know if you went to the To Be Honest channel.
And listen to
the top 10 movies.
I think that's episode 7 or
Why did I think
5?
that was? I really don't.
It might be episode 5. Food is one's 5 and one's 7 for the top 10s, and I don't remember.
We also did top 10 worst.
Oh, you're right.
So
6.5, I know, wasn't
I think
a top 10.
episode 2 was top 10 movies.
Really?
Yeah.
I-
Somebody look this up.
I don't.
I won't. Although I normally do. Let's get into this podcast.
What do you mean get into it? I mean, the whole point of this podcast was
Well, I mean,
confessions, but we have.
I have a quote.
You have. Let's
We normally did that at the beginning.
relive some old traditions.
So now this is quite different than what I would normally do. But
Hold on. Is there anything else we need to explain before this? Anything else we need to?
I don't think so.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think so either.
No. So here's the quote. Are you ready? It's by Emily Dickinson.
You actually have the name?
Yes, I have the name.
I think this is the first time.
A lot of growth in 3 years. No, I used to quote Albert Einstein a lot. I thought it made me smarter.
It didn't.
Fun fact, all of those quotes are ingrained in my mind, and I have them all in my head.
Okay.
Anyways, this is actually from now it's a book, but it was just a poem. But it's Hope is the Thing with Feathers. And that's actually how it starts, so I'm going to go ahead and start it. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tunes without the words and never stops at all.
I think that's more of like a proverb than,
Okay.
than a quote.
It's a quote because she said it.
Yes, in a literal sense, it is a quote. You're quoting something, but
It's a poem.
yeah, it's more poetic
I
and
mean, it is. She's a poet.
yeah.
Was.
Sorry,
Sorry.
that's so grim. What is wrong with you?
Well, it was ages ago.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Anyways, yeah, that's good. Being a poet myself, as you guys know from last podcast, yeah,
We come from a poetry family, you know.
I think
You,
we
me,
dabble.
and one more of our siblings.
Yeah, a few of us dabble. That's all I would say I do. I dabble. I don't take it.
Can you sit
Crazy.
still?
No, I can't. I don't think it's making noise though. If it is, I'm sorry. But
Basically walking around.
okay, that's not true.
Normally that would be me. What is your problem?
Well, I just got back. Oh, yeah, that's something I can talk about. This morning,
Wait.
Thanks for your quote, by the way. What?
Is this gonna be a high for you?
Not for this week.
Okay.
I have a different one planned. But this
Wait,
morning.
I thought we were doing it for last week. It's only
this past
it's
week.
only Tuesday.
Yeah, it's just the past
Okay.
several days. Yeah, I went to breakfast this morning, a breakfast date, and I had to get up pretty early for that. But yeah, I got back, and you were still asleep when I left, obviously. I
don't know what time you left.
I left at like 7:15.
You left at 7:15?
Yeah.
How?
So I got
Did you get
back.
breakfast at like 8?
No, it was like 7:30.
Ooh, I'm not even hungry by then.
I got back at 10, and we are recording this now. It's 10:50. So
Morning, still-ish.
yeah, still morning, late morning, but still morning. Yeah, so we're just now speaking and catching up. But
When you got
that's
here,
where I was this morning. So I said all that because I'm energized by food and coffee. So
I
that's
have
why
not
I'm moving.
eaten yet, but
Oh,
I also woke up really late because I turned off my alarm.
oh, because you're sick. Sure.
No, I just turned off my alarm because I didn't have that much going on today. So,
Oh, okay. Well, look at you.
I was like, I bet I can get the same amount of things done that I would normally get done in a shorter amount of time. I like to play that game. But yeah, I want to get into our highs and lows.
Okay.
Because this is what I was going to talk about with being sick. That's what I was going to...
You're just itching to tell people that you're so sick. Do you want pity?
No,
Yes, everyone
it's because I was always
give some pity.
sick. I was always sick
No, but
last time. In and out of doctor's appointments.
you don't need to. You're making it sound like you have some like ongoing medical condition.
No,
You're
actually,
fine.
I think what happened was, and this was my low. Well, no, it isn't.
From 3 years ago.
my low was from 3 years ago. Nothing worse has happened since then. No, so because I was sick, I didn't go to church on Sunday.
Okay.
And I was sleeping. I got up and my mom was like, "You are sick." And I was like, "You are right." And so I went back to bed.
Proclaimed.
she was like, "Justified, go back to sleep." And I was like, okay. And I did. And the room was spinning.
It was actually spinning.
It was actually spinning.
That's
and I
crazy.
was like, "What's up with that, homie?" But I didn't really acknowledge it. I just closed my eyes. So this is my high, okay? I slept for 18 hours.
Oh.
I don't think I was sick. I'm coughing a little bit. But, I'm not. I'm sick. I can't go out. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, I think I was so tired that I just shut down. My body was like, you're not taking a break, so we're gonna make you.
Okay.
And I haven't been sleeping well, even though I've been taking my little sleep medicine.
Okay.
So, it's not working.
Yeah.
So
That's quite the high then.
my low is that I was still tired afterwards.
Yeah.
But also that I woke up in the middle of the night and I realized I had left my TV on, which I normally do. I do a lot. And I didn't put it on the TV show that I normally watch. It was on the last one, which was Murder, She Wrote.
Okay.
And so I woke up to screaming sounds of like, we found a body.
Yeah.
And it was awful. It was awful. I was like freaking out. I don't think I've ever not woken up startled.
That would have put you right at home.
What do you mean right at home? What does that even mean?
I don't know. Was that it then?
Yeah, that was my high and my low. Come
Okay.
on.
Very eventful.
Yeah. Yeah.
For mine, I was kind of thinking just in relation to the channel and all of that, and how it's all going. And so sorry guys, my watch just buzzed. You probably heard that.
You're just so popular. No, my phone is on silent.
So is mine, but it's
Silence
still
your cell
connected to my
phone.
watch. Here, I'll put it on Do Not Disturb. Hold on, guys. Give me just a moment.
I had this friend,
Okay, there we go.
and she would always put me on Do Not Disturb. We're not friends anymore.
Anyways, I'm sorry to hear that. Not that I know who you're talking about. Anyways, my high was just thinking about all the channel and YouTube and all that stuff. Was just posting again and having fun with it, recording, editing. All of that was really fun. And as I was editing the last podcast, I was just like cackling, listening to us because I don't know.
We don't always hear what the other person said
We
properly.
really don't,
And
yeah.
sometimes we have natural responses that we're like, why did we say that? Like,
Yeah.
why did I say that in that way?
And it's better to have that opportunity to reanalyze the conversation, to go back, which is something sort of unique to podcasts.
Yeah, I wish I could do that with all conversations.
Instant replay.
That would help with overthinkers.
Yeah, it really would.
You're like, that actually, I didn't make that facial expression. That is the one thing you can't see our faces. So.
Anyways, that was my high. And my low, I have my notes app open and I wrote down, I don't actually have one.
Oh, okay. Your week was
this-
so perfect.
No, it's not about perfect. It's just there was nothing inherently bad.
Hmm.
And I feel like I just kind of broke even. There was so much going on, and I was busy last night and busy on Sunday. Today's Tuesday, by the way. And then busy on Saturday, which I'll talk about my activities on Saturday in a minute. But it just kind of flew by, and just kind of full of activity. So I don't really have a low. It was just kind of a steady go at life, you could say.
That your low is me being sick.
I don't think that that's really affecting me that much.
It really didn't affect me that much, except Sunday when I slept for so long. I've never just skipped an entire day like that before.
You woke up, but it's like next
It was
year.
8:45 in the night.
Oh my goodness.
I woke up once because our sister,
Yeah.
had brought me food, and I was like, yum yum.
I'll probably eat that. Yeah.
Or at least I thought it was my sister, but our brother and his girlfriend brought it to me, so I wasn't really sure. And I ate most
Other
of
brother.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, other brother. And
Oh, there's this floorboard sound.
yeah, that's gonna be really awkward if it's like the train. You can't hear it.
Yeah. No, they could hear Gary.
Gary the
that's
train?
what we named Gary.
Yeah, I woke up. It's our dog. I woke up and it was like 3, and I ate lunch, and then I went back to sleep at 6. For about 15 minutes, I woke up, and then I was asleep again. I was up for like 2 hours.
Well, it's in the past now, and you can be
in the past.
rejuvenated and back to health. So, yeah, good luck with that.
Thanks.
Well, how long are we in here? We're 25 minutes in, so we're pretty good moving. I want to talk about before I talk about my fun activity on Saturday, which I know you guys are just dying to hear about. I want to talk about the future of the channel a little bit. Specifically, something new we wanted to start doing as soon as we get the proper setup for it, which could be in a couple weeks. We have this, how do I say this? Delusion that we are properly equipped to give intelligent advice to people. Now, I need you to know now that it's supposed to be a joke, and it's supposed to be for entertainment, but, maybe we can give some genuine insight.
But we won't address that it's a joke later on.
No, it's going to be serious. The whole concept is going to be sort of hinging on the you ask questions part of our intro, which is never something we asked for and never something we pursued.
Yeah, we
but
never said.
Now we are. And this new format is going to be outside of podcast. So we're still going to have the podcast. This other format is going to be a different style of video. It's going to be separate video.
And it'll be on the same channel.
It'll be on the same channel. It's just going to be a different video. And it's going to be one where we are on screen, hopefully. And if we can have a good enough camera for that.
Tuesdays are just going to become recording days.
Yeah, they really are. Tuesday. Outside podcasts, it's going to be, we don't have a name for it yet, but maybe it's good that we don't tell you so that you can't take it and use it for your own.
Our 30 subscribers, they're going to take it and they're going to use it and get famous.
You'll know what it's called when we post the first one. But essentially what it's going to look like is you guys are going to email in questions, or
do we have an email?
I'm going to put one on the in the channel description, so don't worry. I'll get to that in a minute. We're going to have I guess I'll say now, we're going to have like a sort of a business email on there that you guys can access us through. But yeah, you'll basically send us maybe semi-long-winded, awkward or strange situations that you're in that you don't know how to get yourself out of. Problems with your school crush, or some altercation you had with somebody and you don't know how to fix it, or just a variety of just whatever it is that you really would want us to see and respond to. And what we're going to do is take a few of those emails every episode and read them. You can be anonymous, or you can leave your name. And we're basically going to be answering whatever the question is on there. Like if you're asking help about how to approach your crush, we're going to give you the best. We're going to be so helpful. We're going to solve all your problems. All your problems are going to be solved right here on the High Quality Content channel. And that's what it's going to be. We're going to have a laugh. It's going to be fun reading all of your guys' ridiculous situations that you've put yourself in.
Now, here's my question.
Yeah. Do I need to answer? Is this it? We're doing it right now?
No.
Oh.
Here's my question. Are we going to change our intro for the podcast? I think we've received a total of like 3 questions.
I don't think we'll get there when we get there. I don't think we'll have to. If people start asking questions for that format that we're going to be starting, that new series, then we can take that out for the podcast. But we could also just leave it, because maybe during the podcast we'll remind people to submit questions for the other format that we're not sure about the name yet.
That's true.
Anyways, just something to give you guys to look forward to. You'll be seeing us on screen again very soon, outside of YouTube shorts that I've been posting, just random ones. And
now, I've only appeared once.
Yeah, but I think by your voice and stuff, people will know that it's you.
I look slightly distorted in that video too, I would like to say.
Yeah, where half of it was recorded on an iPhone 14, not a sponsor, and the other half was recorded on an iPhone 11. So
the 11 is mine. And I have discovered, and I don't think this is are we gonna get sued? I don't think this is an iPhone problem. This is just an Alyssa problem. This isn't my problem.
Dropped it one too many times.
Yes, I have a bad habit of dropping things. My hands forget that they're holding stuff. And when I am recording with my back camera, it starts making like a kind of noise.
Yeah, you guys can hear it. If you go watch the satire vlogs, the very first two, on this channel, which, by the way, they are satire. Please don't... as you know, listening to this podcast, this is how we actually are.
Yeah.
Then you can hear faintly in the background kind of like a whirring, a high-pitched whirring.
And I thought it was somewhere in that house.
Yeah, I thought it was somewhere in the house. It's coming from like the microwave or the refrigerator or something. But then when we came downstairs, it was the same sound.
It was the same sound.
And I thought you had a gremlin in your phone. Or maybe you were a gremlin.
What's the funniest part is that I have recorded in all sorts of locations, like my friends in a Walmart or something like that. And it was only till we recorded that short outside that I was like, oh my gosh, Elias, it's my back camera. And I don't know why.
Which is the one you need.
It's the one you need. I don't know why the front camera doesn't do that.
Yeah, the front camera's not good enough. So we'll be recording shorts with...
What are you looking at?
What do you mean?
You just keep like looking above my head, and I think there's something wrong with my hair.
We're in a closet. There's so much to look at. I don't know what you're talking about.
You were just looking slightly above me.
Yeah.
And I thought you were looking at my hair because I was messing with it.
Yeah, stop messing with it. It's bothering me. Just keep your hands in front of you.
Okay. Hey, you keep moving your feet around.
Anyways, yeah, it doesn't matter what I'm looking at.
You had me panicked. Maybe there was a stranger or something behind me.
No, I would respond very differently.
You mean you wouldn't just stare?
Yeah.
Anyways.
Point is, your camera doesn't work, so we're using my phone, which is fine. It's better anyway.
It's better anyways.
That's kind of irrelevant. Point is, this new format that we're going to be trying, episode 1 will be coming out. At some point when we get that little
email set up.
We'll get the email set up, and then I guess we'll record it as soon as they start coming in. Actually, I thought a good recording spot for it would be...
Did you buy more equipment for this that I don't know about?
No, what equipment do I need?
Like a camera. Oh, we're using your phone for that?
Yes, the phone.
Oh.
The camera's fantastic on the 14.
Do we need a back camera for that? We use the front camera.
No, the front camera's not good enough.
Oh, okay, the back camera.
The back camera's better. Anyways, yeah, as soon as we start getting responses in, emails in, we'll record them. And
we're counting on you.
we are. So, friends, yeah, I know you've got your situation.
Because this has been something that we've actually wanted to do
for a while.
For a while.
And I think we've been too scared. But now that our faces are revealed, we can do this kind of format. And for anyone listening to this, I know you've got your one thing. Don't be afraid to tell us. You could
just leave it anonymous.
Leave it anonymous, and if you, just sign the email however you wish to, and we'll read it as you send it. So, and then it'll be exciting for you because you can come back and listen whenever we post it. It'll probably be a few days delayed whenever you send in, maybe about a week till we actually record it and post it.
And in the rare event that we get too many,
this is such a
rare event,
then we'll just do as many as we can.
Do as many as we can.
Listen, right now it's guaranteed that you'll be on. So
you need our advice.
You need it so bad. You need it so bad.
You need the Alyssa Elias advice.
So, no risk. It's all fun and games, but also we'll
no
take
risk,
it.
Always rewarded.
Yes, it'll be such an award. And you know what? What? I'll just let you take care of that. You just sip some water.
You said no risk, always an award. We're not giving out awards to people.
No, you're being
rewarded.
Yeah.
Award.
You're being rewarded for submitting your questions. So,
with our voices.
Well, in our faces.
In our faces.
So we're looking forward to it. It'll be fun. And if you wish to wait till the first one so you can see sort of more of what we're talking about, you can do that. But also,
But
It
don't.
might be good to be featured early so that you got something to point to in a couple years when we're so famous.
When we are famous, you are going to wish
that you did this.
That you submitted this question for us.
Don't be afraid. We're not going to
Don't
make
be
fun of you. We might make fun of you a little bit. No guarantees, actually.
Yeah, and that's why you leave it anonymous.
That's why, yeah, it's better. It's safer that way.
And actually, you can just sign anonymous.
Yeah, but
You'd be like, signing out anonymous. Have you seen, this is a little bit of a tangent, but I'm going to get into it. Have you seen the recent, I don't have TikTok anymore, we talked about that, but I've seen it on Instagram. It's like, signing my email with different, like, sign-offs. And it'll be like,
Oh, yeah.
signing off. Or, you know, like, with all due respect, sometimes no respect is due, or something like that. Like, just different ones.
I know what you're talking about. I don't recall
Or it's like,
specifically.
hashtag Super Mario Bros. Something like that.
That's the worst hashtag I've ever seen, actually.
Oh.
Sorry. Anyways, yeah, that's something that we're excited to get into. And it won't replace the podcast, so don't worry. But, yeah, we're going to do that. So, yeah, submit your questions. By the time this podcast is uploaded, hopefully there should be an email in the description of the channel. So if you go to the High Quality Content channel and press description, the email will be right there where you can email us from, you know, your iCloud email, your Gmail, whatever it is. And, yeah, we'll get that in. And
Your mom's email. Your dad's email. Email us from whatever email you have.
actually, that might be better so that you can be anonymous.
Well.
So, we're not going to use your information for anything.
Yeah.
We're just...
What? Hold on. This is making it sound so suspicious.
Hey, we're just some people. We're just some people. Email us your questions.
We just want to help you.
Because you need our help so bad.
Your mini fridge.
It
It just went off.
It's fine, because when I was recording last time, you actually really couldn't hear it. So.
We have a different microphone.
Oh, it might be better or worse.
What? Better and worse?
Better or worse.
Better or worse?
It might pick up a sound or it might leave it out. I don't know.
I'm looking at the thing.
We're reaching the end anyway. We've got a few minutes left.
We've got a few minutes.
So yeah, new format coming out. It'll be super fun. Maybe more fun for us than for you, but that's
But
to
you
be
will
determined.
get rewarded.
You'll get rewarded, and it's better to find out. So submit
better
your,
to find
your
out.
please, we're begging you.
We are begging you.
Yeah.
We will pay you. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We will not.
We won't.
That's
be paying
like
you, but don't.
That's like 3 years ago. I promised everybody fuzzy
For
socks.
socks, yeah. And I was like, through the screen.
Yeah. Which I am wearing fuzzy socks right now.
Oh, so you are. I have a habit of looking at your feet. But
Oh, wait, you have a habit?
No,
or
I
you
don't have a habit.
Okay, I think you said I have.
No, I don't have a habit. Submit your questions. The email will be posted on there. Can't wait. It'll be fun. Keep your eye out for that. Well,
Why is that the phrase?
What?
Keep your eye out.
I don't know.
Why?
Just keep your eyes open for that.
I know, but
Keep an eye out. I don't know.
an eye. Why only one?
At least one. I think it's more of at least one.
Why do you keep looking over
Why
there?
can't I look around?
I don't know. Anyways,
You have anything else you want to talk about?
I mean, that was it for me, homie.
Oh, guys,
Oh.
I'm so sorry. My Saturday activities.
Oh, yeah. Can you imagine we just left it there? You won't
Outrage.
believe what I did Saturday.
Outrage. Oh, that's the clickbait.
Yeah. You won't believe what I did Saturday.
Um,
Not appearing in this video.
Actually, before I do that, sorry guys. I was just gonna tell you, I actually have a good spot for recording on that,
Oh,
Couch right there.
on that couch.
and just facing that. Do you think that'd be a pretty good backdrop? Don't you think?
Yeah, I was wondering where we were gonna sit.
Yeah, so we can just
that's
sit on
good-
that.
Yeah.
And
And thankfully,
use a tripod. So.
with no help from our other brother, you have decorated this room better. The colors of the walls are still ugly
I think it'll look pretty good on
on camera.
yeah. It's just blue, guys. It's fine.
It's just blue, but it's that blue that every teenage girl picked in
Sky
the
blue.
2000s.
It's like a powder sky.
Except there's 4 different shades of blue in this room.
We don't need to pay attention that much. It's
That's
fine.
so true.
It'll only be on one wall.
But yeah, I think that would be good.
I think that's
You have-
probably the best
You have a
spot that we
couple posters up there.
Yeah.
Not a sponsor.
Yeah, and this microphone will work for that. So.
But you have like 2 symmetrical tables on each side, which would be cool.
I don't think those would be in shot.
Oh.
Sorry.
Well, then never mind.
I guess, yeah, I don't think it would. Anyways, yeah, so that'll be a good spot for that. But,
Okay.
yeah, Saturday. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'll leave that for you guys to find through the different videos that we post and stuff. But I got, on Saturday, my very first, and it was painful, tattoo. It was a great experience. I'm not going to tell you where I went, because then you'll know what city we live close to. But I loved it, the experience. It was a lot of fun. It doesn't look so... It looks great. The tattoo artist did a great job. It
Now-
doesn't look so great right now because it's starting to peel as it's healing.
Oh, I can't tell that.
Yeah, you can't tell
Now,
from
I
the
did not
phone.
know what you were getting. I won't say it clearly, but
Yeah,
I did
kept
not
it a
know.
secret from you.
Yeah, you should have kept it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I did not know what you were getting, and in my mind, you were going to get something Minecraft related.
What?
And I actually told that to my bestie. She's listening. Same mug girl. But
She's everywhere.
she's everywhere. She's in the breeze. She's in the trees. But sorry. But I did not know what you were getting. So when you came back, I was like, I didn't even think I knew where you were getting it. It's on your arm.
Yeah, it's on my arm. Yeah, just look out for it, guys. Maybe if I ever have my sleeves rolled up, or in the summer if I have a short sleeve, you'll see it. You'll see it. But yeah, that was kind of something that happened last week that I wanted to share. It didn't make the high and low just because I was kind of so hyped about being back recording and all of that. But it was a fun experience. I went with a sibling and that, but and the GF. So.
I did not know that she went with you.
Yep.
Because our sister also got, it wasn't her first tattoo, but it was another one.
Yeah, so that's why she came with me, because she'd gotten one before. But
And it was the same person, right? That did hers twice?
she had the same guy do it twice.
Well, you
which-
couldn't have had the same guy.
Oh, because I didn't get one
Because
before.
you didn't get one before.
Yeah, so.
And
yeah,
your
that was a fun
girlfriend did
Saturday.
not get one.
No. She was there for moral support.
Well, you came
She
home,
wanted to come in one.
and your arm was covered in, like, blood.
Yeah.
With
I had,
saran wrap.
Yeah, I'd the saran wrap around it, which you're supposed to keep on for, like, a few hours after. So I kept it on for, like, 5 hours after. And there was just a lot of, like, blood trapped under it, which looked kind of, like, scary. But
It
once I took
did.
it off, it was fine.
I was like, I don't think that's supposed to happen.
No, I was on the table for 45 minutes. So I know that can be a short time.
Wait, you were on a table?
Well, on the table, it's this. It's kind of like a doctor bed, you know.
Oh, interesting.
But yeah, so he was really digging into my arm for 45 minutes.
You got a pretty bold tattoo.
It's-
comparatively to our sister who got
It's
smaller
words,
ones.
and the font is pretty large, which is why it took so long. He had to fill in each letter.
Now, when you got this, I was at work, but I saw it when I came home, and then I went to this event that your
Yeah.
best friend was at,
Oh yeah.
and your best friend was asking me all sorts of questions about your tattoo. And then you
I
sent,
sent
a
him a
picture,
picture. Yeah.
and he was like, "Oh,"
Oh
and I don't know what he thought it was, but I'm curious if he thought it was Minecraft related.
no. They all knew that it wasn't gonna be something that was like.
I didn't think it was gonna be something dumb, but I thought it was gonna be like
It was thought
something
out.
you,
Several
me,
months I bought.
and our other brother did.
No, yeah, it's not. It wasn't really related to anything except something personal to me. So
Yeah. But it looks good. He did a great job.
he did.
I didn't.
I like it. It's good.
Every time that I see it, I mean, it takes getting used to, but I'm
Yeah.
like, it looks.
Yeah, I feel like it already suits me.
I do think that the boldness
It
of the
looks tough.
font
It looks
makes.
tough.
Okay.
It does.
I don't think people
It-
would
unless
look at
I'm-
you and be like, "You are so tough."
No. I'm not saying I'm tough. It doesn't make me look tough. I'm saying it looks tough.
It does look tough. But yeah, I think it looks good.
Wow, thanks so much. Thus concludes my Saturday activities, and thus probably concludes the podcast. I know it's been a lot. I feel like we've kind of been rambling a little bit. This is kind of almost an informational podcast,
Yes.
just with everything moving forward and kind of explaining what's happening with the channels. I didn't really explain why we had to put the podcast on the content channel. The main reason, without getting into it, I lost the Google account that the old channel was on. Google won't let me back in. I've been messaging with customer service, and it's basically gone. So that's fine, because now we can have it all in one place, and it saves time for you guys. It saves time for me. And why not just have multiple different video series on one channel?
I think it kind of shows too, like, the kind of chaotic nature of everything.
Yeah, I like it.
You know,
it conveys a decent
I'd
bit.
say we were, like, maybe aesthetic chaos, maybe.
Yeah.
Is kind of...
Yeah. But we're still using the same channel art. Not channel art. I guess the thumbnail art.
Yeah, the thumbnail.
And I also put the link to the old To Be Honest channel in the description of the content channel. So if you want to go back and listen to the old podcast, you're still able to do that from this channel if you just click that link. If you feel so obligated to do so. But yeah, from here moving forward, it's all going to be on one channel. We don't have a schedule or anything mapped out.
No.
Tuesdays might end up being what we do, just because that's when we're both fairly free at this point in time. But no promises. For right now, all we can say is pay attention, and things will be popping up. Ring the bell if you want to. Email us. Yes.
Email us.
Check out that email. I'm excited to see what kind of sticky situations you guys have gotten yourselves into. Anyways, I think that's going to be it. There's something we used to do at the end of every podcast that I didn't have prepared last week, but I have prepared now. And that is a fact of the day / of the week. And do you want to know what it is?
Let's hear it.
This is quite odd. I found this on Google, and I'm just assuming...
So it's accurate.
Yeah, I'm just assuming it's true. It is this. 9-banded armadillos always have quadruplets, and they're always identical.
What?